RevSportz. We have lots to discuss today. India and Afghanistan face off each other in their final T20I. Lots of badminton action as well from India Open. Last night, India beat Italy in the hockey qualifiers and lots more. I am Gargi Raut and joining me today are Shubhayan Chakravarti and Raja Raman. First off, let's go to Bharat. India beat Italy 5-1. They're just inches away from the Paris quota. Here's Bharat from Ranchi.
So it was a tremendous performance from India today as they defeated Italy 5-0 to make it to the semi-finals. They were very clinical in the defense or the forwards, especially the defense. I think Udita has made a clear difference to the Indian team since she has come not just in terms of penalty corners, the way she has converted, but also in relation to defense, she has been really good, combining very well with Monica. And forwards, what I have to say, when the playmaker Salima Tete again impressed. There was a laser shot to get India's fourth goal, and obviously there was another goal which made it 5-0. Another shot that really stood out was from Navneet Kaur. She from outside the circle kept control of the ball and then provided the finishing touches. New Zealand did show some good defense, but on an overall basis, they just didn't have the ability in terms of attack. So that is where the difference was. So obviously, India's next match would be against Germany. That would be really tough one for India because obviously Germany not just a good defense, they have a lot of variations in terms of penalty corners, and this is going to be a really tough match for India. But who knows? India might come out on top and defeat Germany. Though it looks quite tough for the moment. But for the moment, the best thing is the crowd is roaring. They are very ecstatic. The fans are ecstatic. India have clinched the semi-final spot, and from where they were after that loss against USA, this has been a really impressive show. तो मैच कैसा लगा आज?
बहुत एंजॉय किए और इंडिया की जीत हुई तो और मजा आ गया.
Fabulous.
5
goals.
0
अरे
one goal. Next match जर्मनी के साथ है, बहुत टफ मैच होगा. तो क्या लगता है इंडिया जीत जाएगी?
हम लोग आएंगे देखने.
तो आज का मैच कैसा लगा?
बहुत अच्छा लगा. इंडिया बहुत अच्छा खेला, बहुत जबरदस्त उमदा, बहुत कोऑर्डिनेशन के साथ खेला इंडिया. बहुत मजा आया.
सेमीफाइनल में जर्मनी के साथ होगा और टफ टीम है, क्या इंडिया जीत सकता है?
एक के साथ भी अच्छा खेलेगा, बिल्कुल जीतेगा. बिल्कुल 110% जितना ही जितना. भारत माता की जय.
Raja, what do you think was the key moment of the game?
I think it was the opening moment, Gagi. India went in with a positive mindset. They knew they needed a draw, but going in with a positive mindset, getting a goal in that first minute of a penalty corner, I think India had the right attitude. I think that is what helped them beat Italy 5-1, commanding win. Hopefully they will play well against Germany, but they will have to be ready for another contest against USA or Japan to get that Olympic berth. It's a very important match for them, that playoff. I don't see India challenging Germany very much, but I'm hopeful that they will win that third place playoff and get to the Olympic Games one more time.
Over to the India Open tournament now. On the first day, we saw somewhat of a mixed result for the Indian shuttlers. HS Pranay and Priyanshu Rajawat advanced to the next round, while Lakshya Sen faced another defeat along with women's doubles duo Gayatri Pullela and Triza Jolly. Raja, HS Pranay is moving with unreal momentum at the moment. Thoughts on him?
I think he's in good space. Like he told all of us at the press conference a couple of days ago, he's very focused, want to rack up the points, want to keep playing as long as he can in the tournament, go deep and ensure that he stays in that top 16 to get that Olympic berth. It's very important for him to ensure a berth for himself first, and then look at what he has to do. So till April, he's going to be a very busy player, but he's in good space. I think he looked fit. His match against Priyanshu will be very interesting to watch. But subsequent matches, and I'm sure he will get to the semi-finals and probably even get into that final. Good to see him play the way he did, nice and positive. But his fitness, I think that is what we'll have to keep an eye out for through till April.
And your thoughts on Lakshya Sen's continued bad form?
One can only feel bad for Lakshya Sen. 6 first-round defeats in a row since he lost in that World Championship third round to the eventual world champion in Copenhagen. After that, he's had a fairly miserable run as far as BWF tournaments are concerned. He had 3 good wins in the Asian Games, and that's the only positive he has to look back in the last 4 or 5 months. What is going wrong with him, Gargi? Very hard to say. He had a good start today against Priyanshu, won that first game. Sorry, we'll have to edit that out. He had a good start against Priyanshu in that first game last night, and then he went on to lose 2 successive games to Priyanshu. Quite distressing for a player of his class, for a player of his style, and I'm sure with Vimal Kumar and probably Prakash Padukone as well, he will find a way to get out of this rut. It's very important for him. Is hanging in there with the world ranking at 19. He'll have to get to the top 16 alongside Pranay to ensure that he can also go to the Olympic Games.
Absolutely. And today, Sachi duo take on Chinese Taipei. How excited are you to see them?
Oh, they're playing at home, and I don't think we can have a better sight than that. A full stadium cheering them on, and hopefully they will go on to play the final. Not only play the final, but also win it this time. They're favorites. They are excellent players. I only hope that they have had the time to recover from the rigors of the Malaysian tournament and then the travel from Malaysia to India. I'm sure they will have taken good care of themselves. Pretty excited to see them both play in Delhi, and I'm sure there will be a massive crowd as well rooting for them.
While I was at the India Open yesterday, I did an interview with none other than Pullela Gopichand. Here's a sneak peek. Welcome to RevSportz. I'm Gargi Raut and I'm here with the Gopichand Pullela. First of all, I'd like to tell you that people like me who have grown up playing sports have always longed for a coach like you. But it's incredible to have you here. Let's get right into it. Olympics year. How do you handle the pressure as a coach?
Well, I think many of the players are pretty seasoned in that sense. But even then, some of them tend to get carried away with the pressures. So it's very important to keep reminding them that at the end of the day, sport needs you to be relaxed, because being too much under pressure and stress tends to keep you defensive and safe, which is not a good way of playing, because you want to be on court, you want to be thinking smart, you want to be going out there and trying things which are innovative, and that only happens when you have a mind which is clear and your heartbeat is not over the roof trying to just handle the pressure. So I think to stick to the process, to do the simple things well, good food, stay healthy, good thought, stick to the routine. I think these are very important things, and just stay positive and keep yourself surrounded with happy people is what I would think is important.
And being this close to Olympics, do you push players to be better with their skills or their mentality?
Well, I think it can't be either or. It has to be both. You have to keep improving, especially at a world level where each match is analyzed. You would see a lot of players have different game styles, new innovations, new skills added into the game very, very quickly. So if you have a weakness and if you don't work on it, the world is going to exploit it very quickly. So it's very important that you kind of go out there, keep working on your mistakes, be healthy and strong and be fitter. And these are like non-negotiables in some sense. And I think the only thing I would say is all of it is a process. You want it doesn't help the cause. You will have to work to deserve it is what I would say.
Shubhayan, today India-Afghanistan final T20I match. Thoughts on what this series meant to the Indian team and what are you looking forward to?
Oh, but it has been a good series. We have seen some good performances from the players, be it with the bat, be it with the ball. But I would like to see some French players get their chances in the 11. I would like to see Sanju Samson play in the 11. Although Jitesh Sharma has done nothing wrong, but maybe if there's a chance to play him as a specialist batter, then the Indian team management should do that. Sanju Samson is a special player, and he has recently done well, century against South Africa in that series, and his track record of late has been decent. So why not give him a chance in this dead rubber? I would like to see Kuldeep Yadav also in the 11. Although you know what qualities Kuldeep Yadav brings to the table, but yes, Ravi Bishnoi has been expensive in the last two games. So why not give a chance to Kuldeep Yadav and see what he can deliver? Because Afghanistan, they have nothing to lose and they will go all out in this game against India. So a high scoring venue in M. Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bengaluru. So plenty of runs on offer. So hopefully we'll see some changes in the 11 and some French players in action today.
Yes, and going forward, among the youngsters who are more likely to find their place back in the squad once more.
I think if you are talking about this particular match in the playing 11, then of course, as I said, Sanju and Kuldeep are two players who I would like to see. I would like to see even Avesh Khan come and get some game time under his belt. These are the three players who can easily come in and even though the series is won, they are in their own selves match winners. India will lose nothing by putting these three players in the playing 11, and they will only gain. The players will only gain the much needed match experience because this is the final T20I before the T20 World Cup. So yes, one final opportunity to see some of the players in India colors, and let's see what the team management has to offer for all the fans.
And Raja, over to you. What mind frame do you think Rohit Sharma is in right now? Because after those two T20I, failures, the first one wasn't that much of a failure, but still, it's difficult not scoring for two games after a World Cup heartbreak.
Oh, the captain, and he's a class player. I think I'm making the obvious statement here when I'm saying he's a class player. But the way in which he played the Cricket World Cup, the 50 over version, told us that he can be devastating, especially in the 20 over format. Unfortunately for him, he got run out in that first game. I think it was pretty poor cricket from Shubman Gill, ball watching, and leading to his captain being run out. But the second game, I think when you get a great first ball and you get dismissed of the first ball, there's so little you can do about it, Gargi. But I'm hopeful that the captain will go in with a positive mindset. As Shubhain pointed out, it's a high scoring venue. And this is Rohit Sharma's chance to show that what we have been saying is all true. He's got plenty of runs behind him. He's got vast experience. But that one big knock, I think Bangalore, it will be where he will get that big knock.
Shubha, and your thoughts?
Oh, absolutely. I completely agree. If there's any venue in India where he can, although Indore is one of the highest scoring venues in India, and that was, I felt, a very poor shot to begin his innings. Rohit Sharma in the last game, he could have easily taken one ball and then go after his shots because he's not someone who slogs from the very first ball. So hopefully he has learned his lesson from the last innings, and right now in Chinnaswamy Stadium, he will take at least a couple of deliveries before getting going because he has been in great form, as Raja sir said in World Cup. We saw the glimpse of what he can do up in the order in the first 5, 6, 7, 8 overs. If he can get going in that fashion, then it's only a good sign for the Indian team because you have a Yashasvi Jaiswal who is in cracking run of form. You have a Virat Kohli who is scoring runs, is in great space, and of course, then you have a power pack middle order. You will get back Surya Kumar Yadav, Hardik Pandya. You have a Rinku Singh, and now even Shivam Dubey is doing well. So that's a power pack lineup to have. Then you have the flurry of all rounders: Akshar Patel, Ravindra Jadeja, whoever you play. So it's important that Rohit knows that this lineup has batting till number 9. So take a couple of deliveries and then get going. There's no rush. The series is already won. So get some runs under your belt and show the fans who have been backing you from day one to be back in the T20 scheme of things that you can deliver in the shortest format as well.
Absolutely. Indian fans will be looking to see their captain scoring some good runs today. But over to football now. Rahul Giri and Swapnil Mukherjee are in Doha to cover the AFC Asian Cup. Here are all the updates from Ground Zero. Take a look.
Hi, this is Rahul for RevSportz, and now I'm here at the Al Egla training ground. And the big update from India's training session is that Akash Mishra is back in the training, and he seems fully fit because he also joined the team's warm-up session. He did jogging as well. But another big update that I noticed is that Amrinder Singh, who I think he is having a quite niggle. He was in the bench for the Australia game. But in the last training session also we noticed that he didn't train with the team. He focused on recovery. But also he didn't join the team for the jogging session. He was walking with the physio. And we also noticed Sahal Abdul Samad in the training session as well. But I don't think he will be fit for the Uzbekistan game. Hope he will be fit for the Syria game. But still not sure, as coach wants him, whether he participated in this AFC Asian Cup or not, but coach wants him fully fit for the World Cup qualifier. But the big update that I gave you, that Akash Mishra is back in the training. So you guys can get relief that Akash Mishra is not good, because for the next game, there's chances maybe Akash Mishra can replace Subhashish Bose in the wing. And also there's chances of Brendan Fernandes also to feature in the playing 11. So that's all from India's training update. Tomorrow again have India their last training session before the Uzbekistan game. So stay tuned to RevSportz for all updates from Doha.
We'll leave you with Sumit Nagal on securing an incredible win yesterday. But for now, that is it from us for this conversation. Stay tuned to RevSportz.
It's a very proud and happy moment, I would say. Probably my second time in my career that I made a second round of a slam. Beating a seed for the first time. It was a very good match. I'm happy the way I could perform today and carry the things that I was supposed to on the court, and able to get the win for myself. As of now, I have not thought too much about the next round. I wanted to sink in with the win and take it easy today, and then we'll get to the preparation tomorrow and take it from there. To be honest, I was keeping my focus very narrow, trying to focus on myself as much as possible. Of course, you know there's a score behind you, you know what is going on. But I was really trying hard to do the things that I was supposed to do on the court and keep the tactic, keep working on the